there folks, welcome to another Tabletop Assault. I'm Will.
I'm Ross.
And today we've got an 1850 bat rep for you. I'm going to be showcasing my Orks.
And I'll be using Adeptus Mechanicus Mars, using all the new rules, stratagems and all the fun that comes with having an updated codex.
And I will just be running run-of-the-mill Orks.
Oh. So today we're going to be playing the Scouring. How that works is basically you have 6 objective markers throughout the map. One of them will be secretly at the beginning of the game be revealed to be the superior, and it is worth 4 victory points. And then there'll be one that's called inferior, which is worth 1. The rest of them, the other 4, are worth 2 victory points apiece. At the end of the game, whoever's controlling an objective marker worth that many points scores that many points.
Yeah. So
it's really about controlling objectives, getting the most out of them. There is of course First Blood, Linebreaker, and Slay the Warlord as well.
So the usual caveats really.
Absolutely. So with that, let's have a look at the forces. So we have our AdMech Mars force here of 1850 points. It's a spearhead detachment, so I've got 4 command points to play with in this game. We have Belisarius Cawl as my HQ in this army, which is fantastic. He does get his own Warlord trait. I don't get to choose anymore because I've now got a codex. I can't remember its name for the love of me, but adds 3 inches to his radius abilities, which is fantastic. For my troops, I have 1 unit of Skitarii Vanguard. It's 10-man squads. All of them have radium carbines, bar 2 of them have plasma calvers, and I've got an omnispec in there as well. I have a unit of 10 Skitarii Rangers, again all armed with galvanic rifles, including the Alpha. However, I do have 2 transuronic arquebus and 1 omnispec in there as well. I then have a unit of 3 Cataphron destroyers. They are armed with heavy grav cannons and Cognis flamers. For my elites, I have a Cybernetica Datasmith. He's got a Gamma Pistol and a Power Fist. And I've also got a unit of 5 Infiltrators with Fletchet Blasters and Taser Gouts. For my fast attacks, I have 2 Iron Strider Ballistaries as a single unit. They've got twin Cognis Last Cannons and Broad Spectrum Data Tethers. I also have a unit of 3 Dragoons with Taser Lances and Broad Spectrum Data Tethers. And then for my heavy supports, I have 2 Castellan robots armed with heavy phosphor blasters, so they've got 3 apiece. I've got 1 Dune Crawler which has a neutron laser, 2 Cognis heavy stubbers and a Broad Spectrum Data Tether. And I've got another Onager that is armed the exact same way. So yeah, quite a lot of heavy hitting firepower. Let's have a look at what the Orks have.
Here we have the Orks Green Tide. I'm running a battalion detachment. So up front we've got my HQ, which is Ghazghkull Thraka. The big fella's obviously got his twin big shooter and his custom claw. He is an absolute beast. Next up we've got the big mech. He's got a slugger, a big chopper, and obviously his custom force field. And then tailing along with them is just a war boss. He's got a power claw and a custom shooter. So 3 HQs there, not bad for an Ork battalion. Moving on to the troops, we've got 29 boys. 1 is a boss knob with a big chopper. They're just rocking the sluggers and essentially choppers. We've got another identical unit, 29 boys, 1 boss knob with 1 big chopper. Then we've got 27 shooter boys. There'll be 1 boss knob in there, 1 power claw, and the boss knob has a big shooter, as well as 2 of the boys are also equipped with big shooters. So there's going to be 3 big shooters in that unit. Orc shooting is pretty bad, so I'm not sure how useful they're going to be, but we'll see. Next up, and last for the troops, we've got 30 Gretchen. Just going to be running around creating a bit of mischief. Moving on to elites, we've got 10 knobs, 4 with big choppers, 2 have cyborg bodies, and the rest are just rocking sluggers and choppers. We've got 1 pain boy. He's obviously got his power claw and earthy syringe. Just comes as standard really. Then I've got a runt herd, and he's going to be armed with his slugger, grab a stick, and a squig hound, and he'll be accompanying the Gretchen, keeping them in line. Moving on to some heavy support, we've got 6 looters with their def guns. I'm not sure how these guys are going to rock. Orc shooting is abysmal, but they do get quite a high volume of shots, so we'll see how they go. Then we've got a Death Dread, and he'll be rocking 4 Dread Claws for a lot of chopping. And then just 1 transport. It's the Battle Wagon that'll be carrying the knobs essentially. I haven't kitted out with any weapons whatsoever. He's just got the Ard case upgrade, so it just gives him a little bit more durability, but yeah, it's just a transport really, nothing special. But that is it for the Orks, just a lot of bodies for us to deal with. Let's just see how he gets on. Here we have the battlefield. So we destroyed Leaving Rust there. Few bits of open space for me to run around, but still plenty of terrain for Ross to hide his gun line in as well. Obviously, just in terms of the objective markers, we'll have one here just in the building in the on the flank, just in front of that, 12 away. Be another objective and yet another one. Again, more than 12. We've got a 3rd objective there. Coming back along, just next to this building, we'll have our 4th objective. And then again, cycling just a bit further down to the other wing, we've got 1 objective here by the ruin, and then 1 objective right here beside the destroyed Leaving Rust. Now that is more than 6 away from the table edge, so fair spread across the board. I'm not sure how this is going to favour Ross, because obviously he is playing a very gun-line army, whereas obviously I am just going to be running all over the shop. But that is it for the board. Let's just get the game going.
Okay, so we have the AdMech deployment first. I did finish up. So what have we got? We have Cawl and the Vanguard, sort of in the middle there. We have our destroyers and our Castellan robots and Cybernetica Datasmith on this edge. We then have 3 dragoons over on this edge, over here on this objective marker. And we also have 2 Dune Crawlers, our Iron Strider Balistaries, and our Rangers here as well. I've decided to put my Infiltrators into concealment, so they'll appear somewhere on the battlefield. Yeah, so let's have a look at the Ork deployment.
Here we have the Ork counter deployment. There was a lot of bodies. This took me absolutely ages to set up, by the way. So just to begin, on the flank here we have my Ork Death Dread. Then at this objective here we have my Malutas. Got a brilliant line of sight of the battlefield. Then we have got my shooter boys just in front of the war boss there. He's going to babysit them throughout the game, hopefully. Then over here, around the front of the building, we have 2 units of boys, and they are accompanied by the Pain Boy and the Big Mech. And then just in the building here, if you can see him, we've got Ghazghkull. He's just hiding away. He'll reveal himself once the dance begins. Then we've got the battle wagon with the knobs there. They're just going to try and worm their way around the battlefield and just hopefully find some onagers or something to crump. No. Then we have my Gretchen as well, being babysat by the run herd just on the opposing flank. So a lot of bodies for Ross to deal with. It does have a lot of high powered weaponry, which to Orks doesn't mean a tremendous amount. So I think you might be hard pressed, we'll soon find out. Just so you can see the objectives, we've got the superior objective there, that's worth 4 points. And then just right across from it, that is revealed as the inferior objective, only worth the 1 point there. Obviously, with me having much larger force than Ross, I do have the chance.
Don't steal, Will.
The chance to steal the initiative.
First turn. Do not roll a 6.
So that's what we need. 6. Let's do this. And that's what we get.
Brother, no.
Here we go. So let's get this Waaagh moving. Okay, so not a bad start at all for the Orks. Positive thoughts. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. don't have a lot of shooting, to be honest. I am playing Orcs, so their shooting is below par, unfortunately. But due to the deployment, obviously this nice cone, I get to. I'm just going to charge. Let's just advance, move forward. Let's get these guys in Ross's face as fast as possible. Obviously, everything's going to advance. Everything needs to move forward at this point. Orcs need to get as close to the enemy as possible. And Ross has Sim City'd for me right at the back, so hopefully if I do connect, probably not this turn unfortunately, but next I'll just start rolling back into the guys behind them. But let's just crack a lack and see what I can get going.
Okay, one thing I will add is part of Mechanicals of the All Messiah for the Mars. I get to roll 2 dice, and I get both results. If I roll in duplicates, I only get 1. Call can augment it, and I have chosen 2 abilities. One is Shroud Slam, which I wanted, so I get everything's in cover. And the other one I think is Fists of Remorseless, something of Remorseless Fists, so I get like reroll 1s in combat. Just in case you catch me.
Just in case, I will need a spectacular roll. I can actually get a charge this turn.
Terrifying.
If I roll a perfect advance and a perfect charge, probably not happen, but hopefully with a bit of luck and positive thought we can do this. So let's just get cracking. That's the Orc movement wrapped up, and got quite a few decent advance moves. The Gretchen and Runherd have just moved up to the superior objective. They are possibly just going to babysit that the entire time. They are cheap as chips, so I don't mind that they're excluded from the game except to guard. That is absolutely fine. The battle wagon carrying the knobs, that got a phenomenal advance move. So I am already
terrifyingly close.
Yeah, already in Ross's face. My central horde, if you like, of the Green Tide, again, I couldn't have rolled any better for the advance rolls. These 2 units here are actually in charge range of the, is that Vanguard?
That's Vanguard indeed.
Yep, so both units actually only need 11 on 2 dice to get the charge, and obviously Orcs get rerolls.
Yeah, great.
Perfect. Moving on from them, we've got the shooter boys with the war boss. Not so good in terms of the advanced moves. Just moved them up ever so slightly. The looters are just holding that objective. They've got plenty of line of sight. We'll see what they can do. And I foolishly, totally didn't realise and totally forgot the rule. My apologies. This is a Ghazghkull and he struggles with any sort of terrain, so he's having to go round everything instead of going through that little wooden fence. A bit bizarre, but yeah, a bit of a tactical error there, so hopefully it won't blow up in my face and I'll get him into combat reasonably quick. But yeah, that's it for the Orcs. Just get on with a little bit of shooting, as you know, as great as that is for Orcs, and then we'll see about those charges. Let's kickstart the Orc shooting phase. This will be very short, I do promise. The Orc shooters down here, I thought I might have been able to see the Sidonian Dragoons. I can't see them, unfortunately. The building's got too many obstructions, I can't actually see them. So it is only going to be my looters that are actually going to make a shot. So with the looters, they've got their death guns. So I roll once, D3, and that's how many shots each guy will get. So let's see, give me a high number.
You drew some low ones. You drew some low ones.
Nope. Hey,
oh.
I will take that. So they'll get 3 shots apiece. Okay, so I've gathered my dice. And I was thinking about the Sidonian Dragoons. Ross happily informed me that he has some weird incense cloud.
Yep.
So yeah, I was going to ignore them and go for your little robots. What are they called?
Cataphrone Destroyers.
Cataphrone Destroyers, yeah. So let's try and shoot some of them. So I will need 5s to hit you. So we'll start with that. I get 18 shots. Let's see, Orcs, don't fail me now. Although that's looking pretty good.
They have not failed you at
That
all.
is looking very, very good. Well,
there's another one there, it's a 5.
Oh, is that a 5 as well, is it?
It sure is.
Fantastic.
Oh,
not
words.
bad at all. I will need 3s on this. Death guns are strength 7. So let's do this. So some 3s. And 2 have failed.
Oh my word.
So that is going to be 8 shots getting through, my friends. Now, it was normally -1 to your AP, but you do get cover for that weird tactical thing.
Shroud Slam.
Yeah, so it's just going to be your save.
4 up saves, I need to pass loads of these. That is 2, 4. I've lost all but 1.
Yeah, it's 2 damage apiece, my friend.
2 damage apiece, yeah, that'll slay. Yeah, that might be all of them. Let me just count that. So we had a check there, because they each do 2 damage apiece.
Yep.
The weapon would have caused basically 4 wounds, but the excess is lost. So it does result in 1 guy, after all the math, 1 guy's down to 1 wound.
Exactly.
Hooray!
Sucks that the damage doesn't roll over, but that makes more sense, really. But I'm not too fussed. It was an excellent round of shooting for the Orks. However, he's got 1 left, and the only other things that I've got in range are these guys here. Now, with the big shooter...
Yeah, so we thought they weren't in range of much, but they do have big shooters, which are 36 range.
Yep, they are assault weapons, so I get to shoot them after advancing, so it's going to be -1, so I'm going to need 6s, then 4s on these.
And you plan to finish him off?
I am, I'm going to try and get them, so it's going to be 9 shots, because there are 3 big shooters in there.
Go for it.
-1, so it's going to be 6s
no
here.
6s, no
6s, let's do it! Okay, so I have got 2 there.
Yep, okay.
So it's not too bad. And I'm going to need 4s here. Get 1 up here on the terrain.
Do I use command point to possibly reroll that? Or you save it for the no, you can still.
No, do you know what? Actually, do you know what? I've got plenty of command points to play about with. We'll reroll, let's have some fun. So 1 command point used for a 4. Command point well spent.
Okay. So I have 4 up save naturally, and I am in Shroud Slam, so I'm a 3+ save. So I need to make both 3 ups, or it's first blood to will.
Like a pro.
We're okay. Whew.
So it wasn't too bad a shooting phase for Orks. It was very short, but a lot of damage was done, so I'm quite happy with that. Moving on to the charge phase. Now, this is what I've been looking for. I didn't actually think I'd managed to get anything off this turn, but obviously, with these guys being within 6 inch of Ghazghkull, they can now charge after advancing.
Oh no.
This is the Orky way. Now, both these guys here, I just need 11 inches on these units to get into that Sim City, so we'll see what will happen. We'll start with this unit first.
We'll start with me overwatching into that unit.
This is right, yeah, let's give Ross a chance.
Yeah, so Vanguard are going to overwatch into him. I have 2 Plasma Calvers in there, so that's nice, and then I have a whole bunch of Radium Carbines.
Yep.
So I'm not going to supercharge. Usually I would, because Cawl would allow me to reroll. Then I checked, as he only does it during the shooting phase, not during the charge phase. Yep. And it does specifically say this is a shooting attack, but in the charge phase.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go Plasma Calvers. I'm going to need 6 to hit. 6 to hit.
I got 1.
Got 1. Thank goodness I didn't overcharge, because that'd be pretty much both of them slain.
Yep.
And I'm going to need 3s to wounds. For 1 wound, it's -3. He's couldn't be more toast if he tried.
But I am in range of the big mech in his custom force field.
Oh no.
So I'll get a 5-up invuln save here.
Fail it for me.
Nope. But I'm also in range of the Mad Dog's tools, so I'll get a 6-up save as well from him.
What?
Nope. Okay, so I've lost an Ork.
You've lost 1.
And we'll take it from the back.
Of course you will. I'll then go for the Radium Carbines next. There is 8 guys, each getting 3 shots, so that is 8, 16, 24 shots.
Let's do it.
Hit on 6s!
It sticks to your hand.
You
did get quite a lot there.
I got quite a few 6s.
Yeah, let's just count them off. Yeah, that's not too bad. So you got 7.
Nice, not bad.
7 shots, buddy, not too shabby. Let's get those out.
However, you are toughness 4.
I sure am.
So I'm going to need 6s to wound you. Sorry, 5s to wound you.
5s to wound,
5s. But it's not bad. It's 3 wounds, I believe.
It sure is. Okay. Now you've got...
The 4s don't count.
Yeah, so you've only got these. So 3's not bad. We'll have the custom force field, obviously, so give me some 5s.
Really?
The force field is strong with these guys.
Really? Well, you just need to redo that roll.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so the charge. Let's do this. So I need 11 on these.
Okay.
They do get to re-roll as well.
Yep.
So let's try for 11. 10! That's
oh, 1 inch out.
Close.
So you can choose command point to try and get that 6 and then re-roll it, I think?
No, I think you only get to re-roll once, unfortunately. And with the re-roll, I do have to take both dice and re-roll them, so I will try.
Yeah.
See what we can do. No, so that one doesn't get it off. However, I will try with the next unit, but we'll need to gather Ross's Overwatch dice again.
Again. Okay, I'm going to go again with my Overwatch onto the Orks. Hopefully cause some damage on there. I'm going to start with the Plasma Calibers first, again not overcharging, simply because I'm not likely to kill any out of range. So, a new temp from the back anyway. So I'm going to need 6 hit. 4 none.
Hooray!
Radium Carbine's next. 24 shots, hitting on 6s.
Seen a couple there.
Couple there.
Another 2 there.
So, yeah, 4 shots in total. Catching their target.
Gonna need 5s on this, my friend.
I'm sure you're going to need 5s. For 2 wins.
2 wins, not too bad. Okay, so we'll get the custom force field, because I'm gonna need 5s or 6s here.
For neither.
Neither, and then Mad Dog's tools. Let's see what we can do. The Pain Boy. Let's do this. No, so that'll be 2 Orks dead. However,
it's charge time.
It's charge time, same idea before.
Fail this so much, Will. I need you to fail.
So I need 11. So that's a no.
That's a definite no.
Definite no. Let's try that again.
The stress is unbelievable at the
know.
moment. I can't. Oh, thank goodness.
No, did not get. I thought it was going to be too good to be true, but I am so close across the battlefield. Next turn, I will be getting those charges off. But that is essentially it for the Orks. I believe Ross will have a morale check to do, but we'll get to that in just a sec.
So the only morale I need to make is with my Cataphon Destroyer. He's leadership 7 normally, but he lost 2 of his friends. So I fail on a 6. I really don't want him to die. No.
He stays to fight another day. Thought it was going to be too good to be true to get that off. So close. Ross does have a lot, well, he's got pretty much most of your force just right in front of me, a lot of high powered weaponry. I'm a little nervous this round because I haven't done the damage that I thought I would do. Obviously I was hoping that I would get 1 charge off, but I'm in a good position. I'm halfway across the field already. If Ross can't make a dent into those boys, it's clobbering time. But with that being said, let's bash on with AdMech turn 1.
So after quite a terrifying prospect of that Ork turn 1, when Will revealed to me, hey, by the way, I can possibly get charging, I just about cried.
I just about cried in those dice rolls, man.
So it's really determined for me that I've got to cause some serious damage to these boys, because otherwise they're going to walk through me, and I've had that happen to me once before in AdMech, and it's not happening again. So I need to cause an obscene amount of damage. Let's hope for the best that does happen. So I'm going to start with just the end of my movement phase there. So the Rangers have sort of propped up so that all of them can now fire on that level. My Iron Striders and Dune Crawlers did not move because, well, Dune Crawlers could move if they wanted to not suffer heavy, but Iron Striders are staying still. Vanguards moved back, basically to bubble Cawl, keep them away from danger. I revealed my Infiltrators. I was thinking about going back lines here and pull Will away, but I think he would just still smash into my lines and ignore them, so I've put them as a frontal shield.
That's a fair assumption, Ross.
Yeah, so home for the best there. My Destroyer and my Castellan Robots are still standing still over here, and my Sidonia Dragoons are going to try and be brave and bring the fight to the Orks, because I really can't afford them to charge me.
This is true.
That would be tragic. So I'm going to activate firstly Banharic Overdrive, which is stratagem for the Adeptus Mechanicus. This affects the Castellan Robots. So what it does is use a stratagem at the end of your phase, change the battle protocol of one of your units of Castellan Robots. I'm going to change them into, I believe, Conqueror, which will basically allow me to shoot twice this turn. I'm stuck in that protocol, so I can't change afterwards, but it just means I'm going to put out a ridiculous amount of shots. No, it's Protector Protocol. We're going with that one. So yep, let's go for it. So we're now at the start of the shooting phase, and I'm going to activate another new stratagem from the Adeptus Mechanicus book, which is Elimination Volley. As long as I have a unit of Destroyers next to Castellan Robots, and you activate this one as they're within 6 inches of each other, they can add +1 to their hit rolls.
Wow, not
which
bad.
Is nice.
Not bad.
And I'm also within 9 inches of Cawl with his new Warlord trait, which adds 3 inches to his aura abilities, allows him to basically allow anyone within 9 inches to reroll hits in the shooting phase.
That's pretty filthy.
Which is pretty nice. Now, we have got this wrong in the past, where basically I've got a modifier and I've got a reroll. You always do the natural reroll first, then you add modifiers. So Caterpillar Destroyer, he's going to target your Orc boys.
Yep.
I only have 5 shots. I'm hitting on 4s. So yeah, we have 2 hits. Now I do the rerolls, then I do the modifiers. And those modifiers don't matter. It would have been a 3 I need there, so it actually came out worse there.
Yeah.
3s to wins. Hey, for 2 wins, you do get your force field and your...
My field of pain, if you like. So 5 up for the custom force field. Nope, and I'm going to need 6s here for the pain boy. Nope, so that's me lost 2 orcs.
Okay, so this is where I'm hoping the real hurt happens. We're going to go with our Castellan robots next. Now, I have activated 2 stratagems on them. One that will allow them to get +1 to hit. The other one is allowing me to immediately change them into Protector Protocol, which turns all their weapons from like heavy 3 to heavy 6.
Yeah, horrible.
Which is really nice. They've got 3 of those guns each, so that's 36 shots coming your way.
And presumably they're just going again into the unit of boys?
Yeah, if I can at least eliminate those boys, I'll be in a very good mood. 36 shots, hit on 4s, re-rolling, then +1. So, yeah. Yep, so I'll take the dice out and we'll come back to that. Okay, so that wasn't actually very good, the result, but Cawl allows me to reroll, and I do get hit on 3s this time, so much better. Wow. So from them all missing, I now only missed 5 times. This is going to hurt you, William. So we'll gather these up, because it's a heck of a lot of dice. In fact, by my math, that was 31 hits. I'm going to need 3s to win you. You do get your custom force field and your pain boy.
Okay, it's going to be a big roll.
So 3s to wins. We'll count that out. So we counted out the wins there. It was 22 wins in total. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love it. All thanks to the new stratagems for Admech. Just saying.
No, absolutely brutal. So it's going to be 22. Obviously they are in range again of the custom force field, so it's going to be 5 up, invuln save, and then my pain boy will give them a 6 after that. So come on, we need 5s and 6s here across the board. Okay, not so good. I did save 6 so far.
Okay.
So that's not too bad. However, I'm going to need a ton of 6s here. So let's just try this again. So 6s from the pain boy. Although I do see a few 6s there, so I got an additional 3, so I saved 9 guys. Not too bad. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 deaths, my friend.
It's going to start with Dune Crawlers next with their neutron lasers, and hopefully going to cause terrific damage as I target with this one onto this battle wagon.
Yep.
And its heavy stubbers are going to target these boys though.
Okay.
So for the neutron laser, I get D3 shots. I'm hoping for super high. I always have great luck with this. Fantastic, so that'll be 3 shots. Now I am hitting on 3s, and I do get to reroll my hits because Cawl's nearby. So we do get 2 hits, reroll for 3 hits. I am strength 10. What's your toughness?
8 because of the art case.
Sure. So I'm going to need 3s to wins. I'm gonna use my last command. Have you got a custom force field or anything in there?
No, it's too far away.
I'm going to use my last command point for 3 go through. What is your armor save naturally?
I believe it's a 3. I will double check that, however. Okay, apologies folks, it's a 4 up save they've got.
So no save of any kind against
No.
neutron laser. Now I cause D6 damage apiece, with 3 being my minimum.
Yep.
There's a chance I can blow this up, and I'd really like that. So D6 damage apiece. No, so that'll be, they become 3s, so 3, 6, that's 10 wounds off.
Not too shabby.
So very pleased with that neutron laser, went pleasantly well.
Yeah.
I'm next going to fire the Cognus heavy stubbers at the boys.
Yeah.
So again, I'm going to need 3s to hit. Rerolling misses because I'm near Cawl. Hey. Now, I believe I am strength 4 for Cognos Heavy Stubbers. I am indeed, so it's forced wins. For 3 wins, and you do get all your fancy saves in the world.
Yeah, let's do this. So I get my custom force field, 5s.
Oh,
hey!
I really need to remove those force fields.
Yep, so that was 2 through, and the pain boy for the last guy. Can you save him? No, he can't.
So how do we think there to try and determine my next target and shooting units? I'm actually going to go with the Iron Shrouder Belisarius next, and they're going to try and finish off this this bow wagon.
Yep.
I was debating the Dune Crawler, but if you'd only caused 1 hit, then you'd struggle to bring it down. Well, I'm confident these guys have got it.
Yeah.
So 3s to hit, re-rolling misses. Ghazghkull Cawl.
Yeah.
Ghazghkull Cawl. Oh yes.
There we go, that's more like it.
That's more like it, and then I'm going to need 3s to wins.
Yeah.
For 3 wins, you've not got any save of any type that can stop blast cannons.
Nope.
So I just need to get a 6 or more on 3 dice. So as long as I just need 2s.
1s.
It's
done.
Most definitely gone. Do you want to roll to see if it explodes?
Okay. Do not roll a 6, Will. Do not roll a 6, Will.
Actually, I don't think it will affect too many people.
It's only a 3.
So we have the knobs now deployed because they were suffering explosion.
Yep.
However, you've got to roll 10 dice because there's 10 guys there.
Yep.
On any 1s, one of them's slain. So I'm hoping for loads of 1s.
Yeah, which is absolutely brutal because these guys have multiple wounds and just to be outright slain is horrible. But let's see what we can do. So I need 0 1s. 0 1s. Let's do this. Ha
yeah! William!
Orks.
Gosh darn it. Going to go with my Rangers next. Now the galvanic rifles from the unit are going to target the knobs that have now just appeared, and the transonic arquebuses, which can target characters. We're going to target this pesky mech because he's been saving lives along with that surgeon like there's no tomorrow.
Indeed.
I've not been happy with it, so I really think I need to deal with him. So we are in rapid fire range with our Rangers onto the knobs.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 16 shots hitting on 3s. Now I do not get any rerolls because I'm not near enough call. But I'm quietly okay with that. Oh, there we go. So we got a number of hits. Now I'm strength 4. I wound and force.
Yep, toughness 4.
Cool. And any 6s are -1 AP. So, ooh, that was actually very poor.
Sure was.
So that's going to be 4 wounds. 3 of them at your 4-up save, 1 of them at 5-up save.
Okay, so I'm going to roll these individually because I've got 2 cyborg bodies in there. So they'll be the guys that take the damage first. So we'll start with a -1 on the first cyborg. So it's going to be, what, 5? You hope. So it's a 6 up, gets to ignore the wound. No, so he's down to 1 wound.
Okay.
Next one. Let's see if he'll survive. So it's a 4 up. Nope. It'll be a 6 up to see if he survives. Nope, so that's 1 gone. Be him. Farewell. Okay. And then obviously the second 2 will go on that other cyborg. So 1's saved. And oh, need a 6 from this. No, so he's down to 1 wound.
So we're going to resolve the transonic arquebuses next. These sniper heroes are going to go after the mech, and I really need to cause some serious damage. Again, not within range of call, but I get 1 shot apiece, hit on 3s. So he's going to live, possibly. I need 3s to wound, but 6s cause a mortal wound as well. So we do wound him. You do get your 5-up save.
Yep. Does he have any minus on it at all?
-2, I believe.
Oh, -2, so it will just be his invuln, and then the pain boy's tools helping him out. So 5 up. No.
Now the pain boy one is against wounds, isn't it? It's like feel no pain or disgusting resilient. Yeah. So I've got to roll to see how many wounds I cause. For 2 wounds.
2 wounds, okay. Alright, so let's do this. So I need 6s.
Ooh.
Not bad. Just 1 wound.
It's going to go with my Infiltrators next, using their Flechette blasters.
Flechette.
Yeah. Against these Orks. Now they are pistol 5 apiece, so that's 25 shots from 5 guys. Hitting on 3s, rerolling because of call. Well, thank goodness for rerolls from call, because that was quite a lot of 1s and 2s. Yep, so all those hits.
It's not bad.
Not bad, but that's better. And we have 4 misses in total. Now I'm strength 3, so I'm going to need 5s to wound you.
You sure will.
Now there's no minuses to your save, but you're just going to use custom force field anyway.
I sure will.
5 wounds. That turned out okay. That was not a hit. I would. So you've got that many 5-ups, and then your crazy doctor as well.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so give me 5s from the force field. Yeah. 1. Wow, not what I wanted. Okay, so I need 6s from the dock. Come on, Doc. Save us. I'm an orc, not a doctor. There we go.
Save 2.
2, not bad. Well done, pal. So that's 4 orcs down.
So our second Dune Crawler is going to go next, and I'm going to start with the 2 Cognis Heavy Stubbers. They're going to go against your knobs. You know what, I'm going to neutron laser them as well.
Oh really?
Cool. Maybe a bit extensive. I was thinking about your Dreadnought, but I just can't afford them to get near me.
You're probably right, the Dreadnought is very much out of the game at the moment, so...
Yeah, so Cognis Heavy Stubbers, and is 2 of them, so 6 shots, hen on 3s, rerolling due to call.
Yep.
So we've got 5 hits. I am strength 4.
Against my toughness 4.
4 wounds. For 3 wounds, just your normal armor save.
Which is a 4.
You've got 1 guy on 1.
Oh yeah, with a cyborg body, so I'll do him first.
Yeah.
So he gets his 4, then a 6. Nope, so he'll need his 6. Nope, so that's my cyborg gone. And then these 2 will be going on to another knob, so let's try it. Oh, and he's gone. So that is 2 orcs, or knob should I say, gone.
So neutron laser going next, and again I've targeted the knobs because I want to try and kill as many as I can.
Yeah.
D3 shots. For only 1 shot. It's going to be 3s to hit. I hit, 2s to wounds.
1. Ah.
Well, and it's -4,
Yeah.
minimum 3 damage. He's obliterated
Crumped.
into dust.
So we'll take this fella here. Now, it's probably worth mentioning just with orcs, they obviously have the mob rule, special rule, if you're wondering, you know, with morale checks and stuff. I use model count of the highest unit within 6 inches as my leadership. So because of this big unit here, their leadership is essentially unbreakable at the moment.
Well, we'll see about that. So our Vanguard unit's going to go next. Now I'm going to basically pile everything into these knobs. I'm going to obliterate them. They're going to become dust. I'm going to start the Plasma Calvers. There's 2 in the unit. I am going to supercharge them. And I'm going to do them 1 at a time because that way I won't slay 2 of them at the same time. So I'm 3s to hit and I get to reroll. So first guy hits. I'll just do the other guy at the same time. That's all of them hit.
Okay.
I am strength 8, so it's going to be 2s to wound and essentially kill because they're 2 damage a piece at supercharge. That is 4 knobs obliterated.
Okay, so I will take them from this side. He's taking all of the main big weapons because I need to be within 6 inches.
You can say that all you want because I've got the radium carbines next, which is 24 shots.
Man, if 1 survives, I see that as a victory.
Yeah, if 1 survives, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So there's 8 guys with radium carbines, and they get 3 shots apiece.
Cool.
So I'm gonna need 3 set rerolling. Thank goodness for rerolling, because that's a lot of 1s and 2s. Take the 1s and 2s out. Yeah, thank goodness. Call, you're my man. And we are going to need 3s to hit, because I'm rerolling. Yeah, okay, pretty good. Bringing a bunch more dice to this threat. Now I am only strength 3, so I'm going to need 5s to wound, but any 6s become damage 2. So 5s and 6s, look at those 6s. Keep in mind, if you fail any of these 6s, it's going to be problems. That was a 6 by the way.
Yeah.
So separate them out. There you go. I'm confident this is going to wipe them well.
Take it, there's no modifiers to my armor?
No, don't gather them. Those are 2 damage. Those are 1 damage.
Alright.
So advice, do the 1 damage first.
Yeah, might as well. Let's see what we can do.
4 up saves. So 1's down, 1 wound.
Okay.
And if you roll again like that, I'm going to be upset. So now
these are 2 damage apiece,
so basically if you fail 2 of these, you're dead.
Yep, okay, so we'll do it on the first guy.
The guy's wounded, he's dead.
Yep.
And these ones, 2 damage apiece, you just need to get 1 less than...
Yep, so that's the knobs all gone.
Thank goodness. So I'm going to charge you, Will. That's all this Orc's going to charge me. I'm bringing the fight to you. Going to start with Macedonian Dragoons, which are going to target these Orcs here. Now usually you'd overwatch, you'd be like, cool, I get a couple of shots. However, I am also -1 to hit rolls made with ranged weapons.
Indeed.
So on Overwatches you need 7s to hit. You can roll that. Now the charge is 4 inches to get within an inch of you, so don't fail this. Thank goodness we made it by 1.
Oh man, so close.
So they'll have made it in, and then we've got another charge to make, which will be these Infiltrators onto these boys here. However, you definitely get to Overwatch.
Sure do. So I will gather some dice because there's going to be a lot.
So Infiltrators are going to attempt this charge, but you have 15 Orcs within range.
Yeah.
So firing.
So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to need 6s here. Proper Orky fashion.
Wow.
Only 2.
Yeah, that was a lot of 1s and 2s.
That sure was. Let's not see those again. What's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
Okay, so it's going to be force to get you.
Are you only strength 3 for sluggers?
Your strength. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard 4 there.
No,
no. So it'd be 3s then.
Yeah,
My
I might have
apologies.
said
Okay, so only 1 gets through.
1 wound. I am Shroud Sand, so I'm in cover.
Yep.
So it's going to be a 3+ save. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt my charge. Now, I need to get 9 because I deployed more than 9 inches away, so I need a 9 inch to get within an inch of you.
Yeah.
I really want to make this. Not even close. Not even close. So my Dragoons will be striking first. They have 3 attacks apiece with their Taser Lances. Any 6s on the roll to hit becomes 3 hits apiece. So I'm looking for those 6s. Now, I did activate Fists of Remorse. I think it was Remorseless Fists.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, as well as Shroud Sand because I'm Mars. And I get to reroll 1 set in the fighting phase. So 3's to hit. That becomes 2. And I get to reroll 1s, so that's a miss. So I get to reroll these, looking for more 6s.
Got 1 more.
1 more. And then that's definite miss. Whoa.
Oh, there goes some
There goes
Rangers.
some Rangers. Okay. So let me just count out these dice first because I just added a whole bunch. Okay, so after we added my additional hits, I'm actually hitting with 1 more than I began with, which is excellent. And I'm strength 8, so I'm going to need 2s to wound you. For that many wounds, now I'm -1 to your AP,
so it negates my t-shirt save. Obviously I don't get custom force field against close combat weapons, but I do get the Doc's tool, or the pain boy even, his 6 to ignore wounds. So
Sure.
let's see what we can do here. I need to see lots of 6s. And of course we see only 1.
So it's 3, 6, 8 gone.
So do get to hit back. Obviously I've got 3 Orcs left and the boss knob with them as well. So the Orcs, because they've obviously got their chopper and their slugger essentially, they'll get 9 attacks. So they'll be hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. So hitting on 3s. No rerolls for them, I'm afraid. Okay, and they are strength 4 against your toughness.
Toughness 6, so 5 to wound.
Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so 3 get through there.
Okay. Now I have a 4. Are you minus any AP?
No.
Nope, it's 4 up save.
One's cocked there.
Yep.
So 1's gone through. Okay, so you've suffered 1 damage so far. And we do have the boss knob as well. He has 3 attacks, and he's got his big chopper. So it's +2 to his strength. So he's actually going to be strength 6 here, and he's going to be hitting on 3s.
Cool. Oh dear. So he's strength 8, so 3 to win.
He sure is, but you know what? I will use a command point. Why not? Let's have a reroll. I've got command points coming out my ears at the moment. So
I don't.
So I know you've got none.
I've got none.
So let's throw a command point for a reroll. Complete waste. Now you were toughness 6, did you say?
Toughness 6, so you have
Okay.
3 to wins.
That'll be 4s, because I'm now strength 6.
Oh right, okay, sure.
So 4s here. Okay,
Ooh.
and it's -2. No, -1, sorry, to your armour.
Cool, it's 5 up save.
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage. I'm going to check how many wounds I got, because I might be going...
Well, Ross absolutely thumped me there. It was pretty brutal. Lost the big unit of knobs and the battle wagon. Lost a massive unit of boys. However, they are still stuck in the fight now. For those of you that don't know, obviously orcs have the rule, mob rule, which essentially any unit of orcs, or boys should I say, within 6 of the unit can use their model count as their leadership, which is absolutely fantastic for orcs, absolutely brilliant. So as it stands, even though this unit got absolutely smashed, it was still not enough to be broken, because that unit there is about, I believe it was either 23 to 25 models, meaning that the unit is unbreakable. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, they're still stuck in combat, but with that being said, let's have a quick overview.
So that is finally the end of the AdMech turn, and I'm pretty darn pleased with it, to be honest.
I would be as well, Ross.
I've wiped out a battle wagon, knobs, I've reduced an orc boy squad significantly, so a large amount of damage has been dealt. I still have a few scary things coming my way. I've still got one of these orc boy units, which is, whew, always tough.
Yeah,
always
it's
tough.
still quite a big one.
So, I've got that to deal with and a few other things as well. If Will hadn't cruelly stolen the initiative, I'd be like, yeah, I've got some in the bag. But he did steal it, and with that I think he's going to bring a massive pain train my way as we move into Orcs turn 2.
Okay, so that was pretty brutal for the orcs. Although I'm not actually that worried still. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've lost that battle wagon. Was bare bones, it was just to get the knobs into the fight, but they're gone. However, I do still have quite a lot on the field, and we've always got to remember it is a points game.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so you will need to move forward at some point, Ross, to try and get these objectives. Instead, these guys are going to move forward into that sim castle and hopefully destroy it, and then just roll on back into the rest of them. Obviously this unit is stuck in combat, they're just going to stay there. These boys will obviously swing round, take a few shots, they might even join the fight and try and get rid of the dragoons, we'll see. The looters, obviously they're not going to move, they're holding an objective, so they're going to just shoot their death guns. And the Death Dread will try and run forward, hopefully get into the fight. It's probably worth mentioning now that I'm actually looking at it. Way down the other side, I've obviously got my Gretchen still holding the superior objective. I probably won't move them for the rest of the game, so I think you might want to just switch off with these guys. They are dirt cheap, so cheap that I do not care. They're not going to be missed. Just as long as they're holding me that objective, that's fine. But with that being said, let's get on with some movement.
So as this is battle round 2, I activate Canticles of the Ormasiah. Again, I'm Mars, so I get 2 dice, and I get both, unless I roll doubles. And I get called to augment them. So I got Chant of the Remorseless Fist again, so I get to reroll 1s in the fight phase, because I think that might happen. The other one was Literacy of the Electromancer, which basically any unit within 1 inch of one of my guys can possibly suffer mortal wounds on a 6. They suffer D3. So only case that's going to affect is right here.
Yep.
So on a 6, no. So no mortal wounds, but I do get to reroll 1s in the fight phase.
Very useful. Okay, so as discussed, Gretchen are just staying put. I have moved and advanced the runt herd just round here. I think I'm just going to sit him behind the tank because he's going to be in range of the Gretchen, and if he's right in here, which is where I am him to be, he'll be 3 inches from the objective. So I'll just be hiding him, that's fine. Pretty sure I've got that locked down. Moving to the centre, where the main action is taking place, I have advanced pretty much everything in the centre, and as you can see, I'm right on Ross's doorstep now. It's a guaranteed charge.
It is.
Obviously, I've moved, advanced. I am in range of Ghazghkull, who has the Great Waaagh special rules, so I get to advance, charge, and I get to add +1 to attacks on the charge when near Ghazghkull.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. With Ghazghkull himself, he's actually in charge range, a very achievable charge range of
the Belisarius.
Yeah, he's actually only 8 inches away. Now bear in mind I do get to re-roll my charges with him, so technically I only need to get within 7 inches of him.
Yeah.
So very achievable. These orcs, as you know, still stuck in play. They're just chopping away, I guess. However, these guys have moved around and advanced, so they'll probably maybe try and shoot maybe Castellan bots. They are assault weapons they're holding, so it would be -1. And you never know, I might charge into the back of the Dragoons just to try and break them up a wee bit. The Death Dread is just advanced, moved around, he's having to do a bit of a jog. Just moving towards this objective, and then we'll see if I can start moving around. If I'm going to be honest, I think the Dread is out of the game. I think it's going to be too long for me to get him into combat. Poor deployment on my side, sadly. Don't need to tell you about the looters, they have stayed where they are. With that being said, we might as well get on with some orc shooting for what it's worth. Okay, so we're going to start with the looters. I need to find out how many shots they're going to get, but they will be shooting the Castellan robots. I do have to roll 1 dice to see how many shots each guy will get, so just roll 1 for the whole unit. I will be command pointing this if I roll a 1 or a 2. Would you look at that? William will be using a command point. Let's re-roll that. Don't do this to me again, please. Ah, that'll do. 2 shots apiece. Okay, so it's going to be 12 shots all told. So in good orky fashion, it's going to be 5s to hit. Okay, so I believe that's only no, 5. Okay, so 5 got through. That's not bad for orcs.
Yep.
Not bad at all. And then we're looking at 4s here because it's strength 7 against toughness 7. So
yep.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a 4 in there, sorry. Yep.
Yep, it's still 4 wounds.
Sorry, that is 4. I'm knocking the dice all over the place. 4 wounds.
That's 4 wounds. It's -1 to my AP, yeah?
It sure is.
So 4 up saves for only 1 wound.
It's 2 damage apiece.
Oh,
Yeah.
for 2 wounds.
Next up we've got these shooter boys. Now only 7 of them are in range of the Castellan bots. They're going to try their best to shave off maybe a wound or 2. So they're assault 2 weapons. It's -1 because obviously I've advanced. So we're going to be looking at 6s here. Okay, so 2 get through. And then I'm going to be looking at 5s here. Oh, double 1, not so good. I do have 3 big shooters in there as well. I'll just need to gather the dice for them. Alright, and I've got my 3 big shooters in there as well. Again, they are assault weapons, so they're assault 3. So it's going to be 9 shots all told, and we're looking at 6s. Okay, so 2 get through again. I need 5s here. No, nothing at all. And do you know what? I think I've only got maybe 1 or 2. Oh. 2 more orcs, and they're going to be, I think it's just Ghazghkull that's really in range of stuff to shoot. Yeah, I think so. Let's just get on with Ghazghkull. Okay, so it's, Thraka is the only one that hasn't, that's in range that can actually hit something, that actually has a shooting weapon. He is going to fire his twin big shooter at the vanguard in the back there, so just plenty of range. He's got 36-inch range. I didn't realise this, I thought he'd only had like 18 or something before. But anyway, we live and learn. So it's going to be 6 shots. Obviously I've advanced as well, so it's going to be -1 to this, so it's going to be 6s. Come on. Nope. No, so no shots there. The only ones that are doing any damage in the shooting phase seem to be my Luas. They're not too bad. You know, I didn't think they were going to be great, but that is it. We might as well move on to the Orc phase, the charge phase. So we're going to start the charge phase. Do you know what? Might as well start with the big man himself, Ghazghkull. Now he is actually going to throw his weight at the squad of, what's it, Belisarius?
Belisarius, Iron Strider, Belisarius.
Yeah, so we're going to throw my weight at them.
Yeah, so I do have two Cognis, two twin Cognis last cannons, so it's 4 shots.
Twister.
Yep. 6s to hit. I need these to all be 6s.
Oh
no! What's your toughness? 5.
Toughness 5, I believe. I should probably just quickly check that. Keep hold of those dice, Ross.
Yep.
Sorry, my bad. It is toughness 6.
You're tougher than I thought.
Yes. Tough cookie.
Either way, 3s to wound you. For 2 wounds, it's going to go onto your force fields.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4s here.
Please fail on both, please fail on both.
So I've passed 1, but I will use a command point.
Yeah, very good call.
Yeah.
Very good call. Oh no!
There you go, straight off his invuln save.
Yeah, that was a good command point.
Of which he has a 4+.
Yep. So do you want to roll just to see if he gets in?
Yep, so I need a 7 to do this.
Reroll.
Yep. Would you look at that massively?
Oh my goodness.
Bum, bum, bum.
He's having it. Okay.
Next up, following Ghazghkull's example, hopefully. I don't see they could trip into this combat, to be honest. This Orc unit going against your Infiltrators.
Sounds good. Now I do have my Fletcher Blasters, 25 shots, hitting on 6s.
Good bit of Overwatch.
Yep, so we got, there's 1 6 there. That is 5 hits.
Oh, 5? Not bad.
Yep. But I'm going to be 5s to wound you. For 2 wins, you do have your force fields.
I sure do. Force field and the Pain Boy. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's a 5 up, sorry. So 1's failed.
Yep.
Give me a 6. So that's 1 boy gone.
I don't think that's going to pin you too much.
Yeah, well, just
obligatory roll.
Yeah, do you know what? We'll do this on 1 die. Hey, look at that. I'm in. Moving on. We've got the shooter boys. Now they've already fired at the Castellan robots, but they are going to declare a charge on the dragoons. Gotta love the new rules. It's going to be 4 inches total, but obviously I need to get within 1 inch.
So just show me a double 1 that you can re-roll.
I know. I am within the range of the boss to organise his Waaagh. So give me something high. Ah, perfect.
Yeah, you're there.
Yep. So that is well in full. I'm actually just going to bubble right around them and crush them. But that is it for all the charges. I've got nothing else to declare once I get these guys in. It will literally be down to crumping time. Let's Waaagh. So we're going to start the thumping with the big man himself, Ghazghkull. He's going against this unit of Iron Striders. Now he has 5 attacks base. He does have the Warlord trait Legendary Fighter, so he gets an extra attack. And his aura ability adds +1 attack to friendly orcs. He is a friendly orc, so he gets his own aura ability as well.
That's your opinion on a friendly orc. I think I'm about to disagree with you.
No. So it's going to be 7 attacks all told. Oh. Now he's going to be hitting with his big custom claw. I do not suffer any negative penalties for wielding it, so it's going to be 2s to hit here.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. All hit.
Oh, great.
It's +2 to his strength, which is 12
I think it's
now.
×2.
×2 I meant to say, which is going to bring it up to the 12.
Yeah, so your 2s to wound me as well.
2s to wound, so let's say, and this is a straight up 3 damage.
Yeah.
So I miss 2.
You missed 2. Is enough though. I do have a 6-up bionic save. I need to make at least 2 of these. So I didn't make a 1. So that is, they're gone.
Yep, that is 2 very dead Iron Striders.
Yep, I'm going to roll to see if they explode.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
So, number 1, I actually don't want them to explode. I thought I did, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's going to be devastating.
Could hurt you as well, then.
Oh, it's going to hurt me a lot. That hurts everything around me. So, first one.
Nope.
No. Second one.
Yep.
Does. I have no command points to reroll that.
Well done, Ross.
Let's do some mortal wounds. Okay, so we should explain the sort of damage that did. Each unit within 3 inches of that Iron Strider Bastard that blew up only suffers 1 mortal wound. So both Dune Crawlers, as their separate units, both suffered a mortal wound. Cawl was out of the way. Vanguard, 1 guy died. My Infiltrators, 1 guy had 1 wound, he died. An Orc died, and Ghazghkull suffered 1 mortal wound as well. So I definitely came out the worst for that. What did Ghazghkull do as well?
So he's obviously destroyed the Iron Striders, and he's consolidated a bit further back into your Vanguard. But as you can see,
he's pulled in the Dune Crawler as well.
Exactly. So his castle is hopefully going to start to get wrapped up here.
Yep.
But with that being said, we've got the next combat, which is going to be that massive blob of Orks. Alright, so we've got this big blob of Orks. Now it's probably worth just discussing how many attacks they're going to get. Now it's only the first 2 rows that are going to get to throw their attacks into the fight. So they've got 3 attacks to begin with, 2 base, obviously 1 for their chopper, essentially a chainsword. They get, if they're within 6 inches of Ghazghkull and charged, they get +1 attack. So now each guy's going to get 4 attacks, and because the unit consists of 20 or more boys, you get +1 attack for that. So each guy, each orc, is going to get 5 attacks base. The first 2 rows equates to 80 hits. Or 80 attacks.
My goodness.
So we're going to roll the first 40 just now. Obviously these guys hit on 3s, and they'll be crumping you on 3s, because I'm assuming you're still toughness 3?
I'm still toughness 3, okay. So you're going to hit on 3s. We need to calculate this. We need to then do it all again.
Yeah, so let's see what we can do. So 3s to begin. And we'll be right back. So 27 hits got through there.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna try with the other 40 now. And let's just rack them all up. So 3s, and we'll be right back. So all those hits, all 80 hits equated down into 50. Yep, so not too bad. So I've got 50 dice here, and I'm gonna need 3s again.
Yep, I'm only toughness 3.
Yep, let's count them off.
So calculated there, I suffered 27 wounds, was it?
Yeah.
About that. A heck of a lot. I need to pass like 17 of these on 4 ups, and oh, would you look at it? I kind of didn't, although not by much. No, 3 ups, yeah.
Yep.
No, they are gone. I've only got 8 wounds left in that unit. I'm definitely counting more than 8, less than 4 ups, so that unit is gone.
Not too shabby. Okay, so just to wrap that up, obviously my, oh, there goes the dice. My orc boys here consolidated back into the vanguard with Ghazghkull.
So they're in trouble.
Yeah, so it's not looking good for the Ad Mech, but let's just leave that where it is just now. Obviously I've got this big unit of shooter boys. Now, they don't get half as many attacks as the other ones because they don't have close combat weapons, they just have their shooters, and they're not in range of Ghazghkull, so they only get 2 attack base, but obviously their unit size is over 20, so they get +1 attack, so it's 3 attacks a piece. Now I'm only getting 51 attacks here. Only. But it should be enough to start causing some serious damage here. So it's going to be 3s to hurt you, my friend, or hit you even. So let's try for it. There we go. I'll be right back. So 33 hits. Oh, now let's see what we can do to crump you. Now I'm going to need 5s on these, unfortunately. So let's see what we can do. Alrighty, so let's just count these off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, my friend.
I think statistically that was what you were going to get. Yeah. So I've got 4 up saves here. Yep. Oh no.
Wow, so we have suffered 6 wounds.
So that is 1 definitely gone and 1 is down to 3 wounds. Again, get a roll to see if it explodes.
Ah!
Oh dear. Not ideal.
Okay, so I've obviously lost an orc boy here, an orc boy in that unit there. We've obviously got rid of one of the dragoons, and one of the other dragoons has suffered a
mortal wound.
Exactly. With that being said, let's finish up with this unit of boys. I do have the boss knob with his power claw in there, so he's going to get 3 attacks, -1 to hit, so it's going to be 4s to hit here. Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
I'll take that. And then it's going to be 3s to crunch you. Let's do it. 3s. So we'll get 1 crunch.
What's its AP?
It will be, I believe it's AP 3. Let's just double check. Power claw is, yeah, -3.
6 up bionic. Nope. So
D3 damage. So only 1 damage.
Oh, I can take that.
Okay, so the orcs here in this little 3-man kill team got 2 orcs. They're going to throw their weight, so it's going to be 6 attacks for them, so 3s to hit. Okay, so 4 get through. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Only 3 get through. And it's going to be 5s here. Not a 1! Okay, these dragoons might actually do a bit of damage back.
I hope so.
Got the boss knob next, and he is... What's he got? He's got his big chopper, so let's do this. So it's going to be 3s to get you. Okay, he doesn't suffer any penalties for this weapon. And it's going to be 4s.
Yeah.
It's +2 to his strength.
+2, is he not strength 5 normally?
He sure is, actually. Yeah.
So you're 3s to wound.
Ah, 3s, yeah, we like it. We like 3s, sometimes. There you go. So
minus how much?
It's -1, buddy.
-1, so it'll be my 5 up. Ooh!
And it's straight up 2 damage. That's another one gone.
Yep, that's another one gone. See if there's an explosion. Not this time. It's going to start with my attacks back, as insignificant as they are compared to those orcs, which was obscene. 3 attacks from the Stone Dragoon onto these orcs here. Okay. So I get 3 attacks. I'm going to hit on 3s. 6s become 3 attacks each. For no 6s. But I do have the Fist's ability where I get to reroll 1s in the combat phase.
That's true, yeah.
That's cocked. I'll try again. Oh no, I don't get to reroll again. And I'm going to be 2s to wound because I have Taser Lance at strength 8. 2 wounds, -1 to your AP. So that should be your t-shirt save gone. Are you within range of your surgeon?
Oh no, miles away.
Okay, so that's 2 dead.
2 dead. Farewell, orc boys.
Okay, I have some attacks here to return.
Hey.
Yay! Dune Crawler, who is terrible in combat, is going to target Ghazghkull Thraka. 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. For 1 hit. Now, you are toughness 6 and I'm strength 6, but you're near 1 inch of a vanguard unit, which reduces your toughness by 1.
That's true.
So I'm going to be 3s to hit. To wounds, and well, no, that's not happening today.
Oh man, I was really looking forward to that 2-up save, buddy. I've not had any saves really to make.
I was glowing about that,
Shame.
but not today. Shame. So our Vanguard are going to attack next onto the Orc boys. I'm going to need 4s to hit, rerolling 1s due to my Crazy Fists ability. And then I'm going to be 4s to wound because I've reduced your toughness 3. So 4s to hit. For none.
Ah!
Oh, you left. Well, I'll remove those ones.
In the face of the Waaagh, no one wants to fight us.
Get to reroll these ones. For at least 2.
Okay.
Gonna need 4s to wound you. For 1 wound. You get your normal t-shirt save, and you've also got your surgeon nearby. No.
Okay, so not there, but my surgeon is, or paintboy even, is just in range, so give me a 6. No, 5 again. So that is 1 boy down. So that is it for the orcs. I've got nothing else to charge, no other fights to deal with. It's probably worth mentioning, obviously, with this orc unit down to the boss knob, obviously morale check would have to be taken, but because of mob rule, this entire bubble of orcs here is essentially his leadership.
Great.
Making him leadership awesome.
No.
So that one guy is not going anywhere. Fantastic. I genuinely thought that unit of shooter boys was just going to mow those dragoons down and just absolutely crunch them, but they didn't. Not too fast, I'll do it the next turn. I'm not going to lie, Ross. I mean, I've said this before and it's gone the total polar opposite direction, but it's not looking good for you, buddy.
Thanks.
I am right on your back door now, and I've still got the superior objective. My Gretchen are holding that. I pretty much control the centre of the table. I've got my Death Dread on one objective over here in the just on this flank, and then obviously my Lutos are holding an objective as well.
It's looking quite poorly.
It's looking tough, man. You're going to have to pull something out of the hat, because technically also I've got Line Breaker as well at the moment. So
I've got First Blood though.
You do, yeah.
Yay!
So far you're holding a point, but to tally up, man, Line Breaker 1, superior objective, that's 5, 2 objectives, that's 9 points at the moment to your 1, buddy. Let's see what we can do. He's going to do something that's going to be horrible, and I'm going to hate him for it.
So we're into turn 2 Admech, and it is looking dire. I really need to cause untold havoc onto sort of Ghazghkull needs to die, and these Orc boys in my front also need to go down as well. It's going to be tricky. I've got to pull some major tricks out to do this. I'm not confident I can, but you know what? I'm certainly going to try, and I suppose at the end of the day, that's what matters. So yeah, let's move into a movement phase and see where I end up. So we've done our movement phase, hoping for the best here. So we moved this Dunecrawler out from Ghazghkull because it's Ghazghkull, and this one has moved as well, just out of the way. Cawl has moved slightly so that his closest unit is Ghazghkull. Yes, I'm going to go and try and assassinate him with all trickery. Rangers have stayed put. Vanguard fled. Catapult Destroyer moved, it doesn't suffer the effects of heavy. Stalin robots, I did use their ability that they can no longer change ability, so they've got to stay still. And my Sandonia Dragoon also moved out because, well, he was just not enjoying that combat very much.
Yeah.
So that's tough. I do get to make some reroll attempts, so firstly, Cawl will repair him to full efficiency, because even if I rolled a 1, I would recover him. He gets to recover D3 wounds onto robots, so 3 plus, and I get back to full wounds.
Yep.
Nope, so he's back up to 5. So Cawl's going to start the shooting phase, because he can, and I'm going to go against Ghazghkull with his Solar Automatizer. Now this thing is an assault weapon, assault D3, so I get D3 shots. I really need this to be a 5 or 6. 2 shots I can accept. It's 2 shots. I am gonna need 2s to hit you. I reroll 1s because Cawl's nearby him, because he is Cawl. Both hit. I'm gonna need 3s to wound you as I'm strength 10 and you're toughness 6.
Yep.
So 3s to wound. I really need both these to go through. Oh, I have no command points left. So only 1. So this can't kill him, but it can cause damage. You've got 4 up invul.
I sure do.
Please fail it. You're going to use command point, aren't
I
you?
most likely will, Ross, yep. Oh, so I will use the command point.
Please fail it, I really need this.
Oh! And he's saved. Thank Gork.
So after Ghazghkull survived that assassination attempt, I'm going to attempt it again with the Dunecrawler that was not in combat, because they are separate units. So D3 shots from neutron laser onto him, and the heavy stubber is just going to go onto the boys.
Let's do this.
I really need high.
Not bad.
Okay, D3 shots. Now I do not suffer the effects of being heavy, so I'm going to be 3s to hit, re-rolling misses because I'm near Cawl. So 3s to hit, re-rolling misses.
Not bad.
Not bad. 3s to wound you. 2 wounds. You've got your 4 up invul. I needed to fail both these, to be honest. Oh my words. Oh.
Morka and Gork are strong with this fella.
Oh my words. That's pretty much my attempts on Ghazghkull thwarted. I'm going to go with heavy stubbers onto the boys next, so I'm going to need 3s to hit. And I get to reroll these misses because I'm near Cawl. Not that I helped too much. I'm going to need 4s to wound you. For 2 wounds. You've got your t-shirt save if you're not near your invul save.
Yeah, it'll just be a t-shirt save.
Cool.
And I'm still in range of the pain boy, so it'll be a 6 and a 6. Nope. And Pain Boy, let's see if I'll ignore the wood. So, one's been saved. So one's dead.
So we're going to go with our Ranger unit next. Transonic arquebuses are going to target Ghazghkull and hope for the best. And my Ranger unit is going to, the Galvanic Rifles are going to target the boys themselves. So I'm going to do the Transonic arquebuses next. They are within 9 inches of Cawl, thanks to him getting an extra 3 inches to his radius abilities.
Yep.
It's 3 step. Reroll and misses. Fantastic. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds will be yours -2 to your armor save, so either way it's your 4 up.
It'll be my 4 up essentially in Warlord armor.
I didn't roll any 6s there, unfortunately.
You didn't know, so
no,
let's do this. Okay.
Okay, so it's D3 wounds he suffers, so if I can bring him down to 1 wound, that would be good. So he's down to 2 wounds, that's 3, 4, 5 wounds of Thraka. So we're going to go with our Galvanic Rifles next, onto your boys here. They're A in the unit, rapid fire range, so it's going to give me 16 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. Really successful, only 2 misses. No, a single one misses.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. I'm going to be forced to wound you, and any 6s will be past your t-shirts. So a couple of 6s to give you just your Pain Boy. However, overall, well, actually that was really good. So those will be your t-shirt saves. So if you want to roll them first.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take that. Okay, so t-shirt saves.
For 2 saved.
2 saved, but obviously I'm still in range of that Pain Boy.
Yeah, so add these to it as well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that was another one. That was actually not bad. I lost 4 boys.
Oh no, it's really, considering I hit with everything, you'd think I would have done better.
Exactly. The guys are still alive.
Going to use my Destroyer next, who again doesn't suffer effects of heavy. He's going to target these Orc boys here.
Yeah.
So we're going to need 4s to hit, rerolling all misses because of Cawl. Rerolling all misses. He didn't help this time. And it's going to be 3s to wound you, no saves. So only 1 more boy goes down.
Yeah, now it's worth mentioning, obviously, because I've been taking them from the back for some stupid reason, it dragged me out of range of my Pain Boy. So yeah, there's absolutely no saves there whatsoever.
I'm next going to use the Cognis Flamer. He's going to target your boys as well.
Imagine that.
D6 shots. 3. They automatically hit, so no Cawl helping him this time. 4s to wound. Oh, for 2 wins, you do get t-shirt save though.
T-shirts. Yeah.
Oh wait, I also get to roll a second dice by the way because of Cognis. Okay, 1 more hit.
Ah.
It wins.
Okay, and t-shirt. Ah. Okay, so I've lost 2 more boys.
Okay, it's worth noting, just quickly, Destroyer, only actually get to roll 2 dice and discard the lowest if it's Overwatch. But you saved my extra 1 anyway.
I sure did.
So it's all good. So we're going to go with our Kassan robots next. This one is going to fire at these boys here.
Yeah.
This one's going to fire at these boys here. They do get 18 shots apiece. I am not within 9 inches of Cawl, so no rerolls. So we'll start with this one, onto the boys. So 4 step. For not bad, you know.
Not too shabby.
If Cawl was around, I'm sure this would have been terrifying. And we are strength 6, so it's going to be 3s to wound you. Hey, and you've not got anyone nearby to save them, so that is 6 wounds.
Oofed.
So the next Kassan robot is going to shoot his 18 shots into these Orc boys here.
Cool.
So 4 step, no rerolls. And that one was not nearly as good. That was a miss there, by the way. Yeah, no, we're not looking positive on this one. Uh-oh.
It's looking grim.
And 3s to wound you. For a lot better. Actually, I worked out not bad. 3, 6, 7 wounds. Goes past your t-shirt. And do you have a Pain Boy nearby?
No. There are
7 gone.
7 deaths.
So moment of glory in this section. I need this to go well, otherwise it's going to be devastating the return attacks. Cawl is going to charge Ghazghkull Thraka.
You can do it, Ghazghkull's weakened.
Yep, he is weakened. So, would you like to overwatch?
I sure will. So he gets 6 shots from his twin big shoe. So I'm going to need 60s here, which I get 3.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember. Give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
So that was strength 5, my bad. So I'm going to need
5's to win down, toughness 6.
Okay, so 2 get through.
Okay. No AP on custom big shooter, I believe.
Nope.
So 2 up saves.
Ah, like a pro.
Roll fine. Gonna roll my charge. I don't think I can fail. It's pretty darn close.
Yeah, no, it's like a 2-inch charge, mate.
Well, thank goodness for that. But let's can out dice because I really need this to go well. So Cawl will get to strike first, and he's gonna. I once did this against Karn, and I made a big mistake doing it. So I'm going to go with 4 attacks from his Omicine Axe, and then he's got his 2d6 from the Mechanic Hive as well. I'm 2s to hit, and I am 4s to wound. I do get to reroll 1s to hit though, because I'm still under the fists of... Oh, don't make me name it, I can't remember it. It's Uncannicles. Let's get to reroll that 1. Hey, so we've got 4 hits. I'm going to do 4s to wound you with the Omicine Axe.
So 2.
2 wins. Now you've got your 4 up invul save.
Yeah.
You fail both these, is dead. Fail one of these, you can try and reroll it. So
I need to reroll this. I'm going to use a command point.
Yeah, you're running low on them now, but this one is probably the most important one.
So this will decide it.
Oh,
yes, that's what we like, Ghazghkull. Well done.
Mechanic Hive, 2d6, 8 attacks. I'm going to gather some dice. So I might be regretting my decision promptly.
I don't think so, Ross. I still think you've got this in the bag.
Maybe not the game, but this duel. I got 8 attacks from Mechanic Hive. I'm going to need 2 set, rerolling 1s. Just rerolling 1. Oh well, he's not joining. And I am going to need strength user, so I'm strength 4 or 5. So I'm 5s to wound you, because you're toughness 6.
Yep.
For 3 wounds, there. 3 wounds, I need a double 1, because I have no AP on this. Double 1 or Thraka is attacking Cawl back.
Yep, so I'll get my 2 up. Save here, let's do it.
Tragic, instant regret all over. Oh my words.
Alright, gonna crump you now, pal!
Oh man.
Okay, so it's Ghazghkull's turn. Let's get that claw in action. So I get, let's see, 6 attacks. Ghazghkull's aura ability only works when charges. So it's just 5 base, 1 for his Warlord trait. So we're gonna need 2s here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a ton of 1s!
Oh,
Ross,
I need that.
this could save you, but we'll need 2s again.
Yep, 2s to wins.
Oh my god, that's another 2 1s!
Oh, excellent.
Cawl is doing okay, mate.
He's going to live this turn. 5 up invul save. Well, no, he's going to suffer 3 wounds.
3 wounds, that's not bad, man.
Not bad, but considering I just needed to cause 2 on you.
Yeah.
How did this happen? So we're finished the Admech turn 2 there. And yeah, I caused damage to the boys. Not enough. And I attempted everything to bring down Ghazghkull Thraka. Wasn't enough. In fact, he did more damage to me in combat, surprise, than I did to him.
I actually thought Ghazghkull was really going to take it. I can't believe I rolled that many 1s. Insane.
Yep. Even when you rolled that many 1s, you still did more damage. So yeah, that's tricky. We should explain also the morale phase very, very quickly. I think you've only got 1 to make.
Yeah,
these
just
guys, but you're going to use Thraka to mitigate it.
crack some skulls, which I'll do in a minute.
Yep. So that did not go as planned for the Admech. It's going to be a very interesting turn 3 for the Orks.
Okay, so it was quite. Despite what Ross is saying, he's left me in a bit of a horrible situation. I don't have a lot of boys in front of him anymore. Ghazghkull's down to 2 wounds. He's really struggling at the moment. I can potentially get Cawl, which would be ideal, and get Slay the Warlord. I think it's probably going to roll back onto points, which I'm happy with because I'm currently winning on points at the moment. But, you know, these games can go either way. So just to recap in terms of what I'm going to do. Obviously Gretchen, you know they're going nowhere. Ghazghkull's obviously still locked in with Cawl. The boys will no doubt just charge into the vanguard. Painboy and Mech have got to move forward and do something. These shooter boys, I'm not sure, might charge the Dragoon, might try and wheel them round and start going for the robots. This lone wolf, if you like, he'll just probably go after the Dragoon. Got the war boss here. He's absolutely lagging behind with all the advanced rolls, so I need to get him into combat doing something. And the Dread, again, doing nothing really, just hovering around the corner on his own. And the looters are just going to stay exactly where they are. They're obviously just going to keep blasting away at things. But I don't have a tremendous amount of bodies left. That being said, Ross has dug through an awful lot of them, so congrats on that so far, buddy.
Hooray!
But with that being said, we might as well bash on with Orc movement. However, yeah.
As it's battle round 3, I activated Canticles of Messiah, and I got a Litancy of the Electromancer and Invocation of Machine Might, so that's +1 strength. Now let's see if the Electromancer can matter here.
It matters hugely here.
On a d6, Ghazghkull on a 6, Ghazghkull suffers d3 mortal wounds. I need this to be a 6.
Oh,
that's tragic. That's tragic. So Ghazghkull will not be suffering that damage today, but it could have been.
So that is it for the Orc movement. The Death Dread, this has been a mass. I might as well have just got Gretchen at this rate. This guy has done nothing. That is not his fault at all. That is just bad planning on my part. He has just moved forward. I wasn't going to advance him, but I was like, oh, what's the point? I'll just. He's going to guard that objective marker there, claim me 2 victory points. All of these guys have advanced, so the boys, the shooter boys, are moving round to try and get a charge against the Castellan robots.
Whoa.
The Warlord, or War Boss even, has moved forward here. He advanced just to get them all in range to make sure everyone gets those rerolls for charging and advancing. The lone boss knob moving forward, hopefully going to fight this Dragoon, take him down, but he will be accompanied by the mech, the big mech. So hopefully between the two of them, might need to throw the war boss into the fight just to make sure, but between all of them, surely that thing will go down. Looters, as you know, they're not going anywhere, why would they? The Pain Boy has moved forward, now he is in range now to start healing Thraka.
What?
Yeah, so I will need to roll for that at the end of all this, just now, because it's at the end of the movement phase. Boys have moved forward here, gonna just charge the Vanguard. Thraka, as you know, he is fighting Cawl to the bitter end, so looking forward to see who comes out on top of that. Gretchen, as you know, we all love them, they're cheap, they're funny, they're tricksy. Staying where they are, the runt herd is just hiding behind the tank, just in case Ross decides to try and shift me from that superior objective there. But that is it. It's looking, do you know what, it was looking quite grim, but now that I'm looking at it, I've got hope. I have hope again. So
one thing we should know, use the command point.
Yes, I've used the last of my command points now, so I am clean out. It was just to help the war boss move a bit further, just to make sure he was in range, because my advance roll was abysmal. But yeah, with that, that is it for Orc movements. Let's just get to some crumping. Okay, so the Pain Boy will not be healing Ghazghkull. Silly me. I thought it was within 3 inches he was able to heal people. It is not. He has to be within 1 inch, so pretty much on the guy. Bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping to get some wounds back on it, Ghazghkull.
It's almost like if you were going to do surgery on people, you needed to be pretty close.
No, just throw a syringe at him, man.
Just
throw a syringe. Yay, goodness! But yeah, so that's that. So we're just going to get fired into the shooting phase, and we'll start with the looters. So just to clarify, I have to roll 1 dice, determines how many shots I'll get per guy, so let's see what we can do. Give me a high one. Ha! 3 shots apiece. Let me gather up the dice. Alrighty, so we got a sick ton of shots, and they are going at the Castellan robots.
Sure.
So let's see what we can do, my friend. So it's going to be 5s to hit with all these. Let's see what we can do. So let's see a ton of 5s. Okay, so I'm seeing some 6s.
I'm seeing some 5s.
Cool. That's what we want to see. Okay, so it's 7. Get through. I can't count today. Well, it's 8. 8 get through. Okay, and your toughness 7, I believe?
Yep.
Yep, so it's going to be 4s here. Ooh, only 2 got through. That was a pretty poor roll, if you can call it a roll. It kind of just dropped out of my hand there.
Yep.
It's -1.
So I'll be 4 up save.
And it was 2 damage.
2 damage, so 1 is down to 3 wounds.
Okay, next up we've got these shooter boys. I was going to shoot the Dragoon, but obviously because I advanced with the assault weapons it'd already been -1, and Ross reminded me that the Dragoon also confers another -1 modifier.
So with 7 plus that, you're not going to go for that?
Yep, it would have to be the Castellan robots. So I'm not holding out much faith I'm going to do much damage, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to get 36 shots from the regular shooters from the unit. So let's try that first. So it's going to be 6s here. Oh, 1 fell in my hand way back there, so I'll take that. So it's only going to be what?
There's a 4.
4? Yeah, 4. Not so good, but don't know what I was expecting. Then I'm going to need 5s here. So 2 get through. So it'll be 2 saves, my friend.
2 3-ups.
Ah, like a pro. I've got 3 heavy...
3 big shooters?
Yeah, big shooters, so I just need to quickly gather the dice for that. Okay, so next up we've got the 9 shots from the big shooters. Let's do it. So we're looking at 6s. Only 1 gets through. And then I'm going to need a 5 here. No, so that is the shooting done for them. Obviously got my war boss and my big mech to go, so I'll crack on with them in a second. Okay, so we've got the war boss, we've got the big mech, and I actually just totally forgot we've got the knob here with the slugger as well. So it's going to be 2 slugger shots and 1 shot from his custom shooter, which is 4 shots. So it's going to be 6 shots all told. I'm going to roll them all at once because they're all going to need 6s to hit and they're all going to need 5s to wound here. So the 6 shots in total from 3 guys. Let's do it. It's not looking good. I've only got 1 there.
Yep.
And they're going to need a 5. No, so between the 3 of them, nothing. Following on from that, we've got these boys here just moved forward. In fact, they've just moved forward, so it's going to be 5s to hit because I didn't advance with them. They're going to shoot the vanguard in front. So 5s to hit and 3s to wound.
Go for it.
Let's do this. So give me some 5s, show me some love. Okay, so I only got 2 there. I'm going to need some 3s. Couple of 3s. Okay, so that is 2 hits.
Sure is 2 wounds, 4 plus saves.
Save like pro.
Nailed it.
Okay, so we're going to start the charge phase. These fellas here, the Orc shooter boys, are going to throw themselves at the Castellan robots. So Ross.
Okay, here's 36 shots because I'm still in my protocol. So 6s. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. That was actually really nice.
That's your bad, man.
If I wasn't hit on 6s. Gonna need 3s to kill you. That was not as good. So only 3 go down.
And you can imagine where I'm going to take those from.
From the front?
Yep.
Oh.
There we go. So just to clarify, that's a 3-inch gap there, guys. Obviously I just need to get within the 1. So as long as this isn't a double 1.
Do you get to reroll as well?
I do get to reroll, which is actually okay. It's a 3. Hooray! So that's the Orc shooter boys in. They've essentially just made a conga line, everyone lining up to give these Castellan robots a quick bop on the nose. However, we're going to move over to the big mech, the lone boss knob, the lone wolf, and the war boss. They're just all going to charge and get rid of that dragoon. So just a few customary rolls. So we'll do the boss knob first. Whee! But even then he would get a reroll. Whee! So that's him in. The big mech. Wow, would you look at that? He is in. The war boss actually needs 4 to get in.
Roll what you just rolled.
Which is fine, so that's 6 there. There we go. Surely between the 3 of these guys they can take that that dragoon down. Okay, moving over, we've got these boys here. They're going to charge the Vanguard. Ross, what are you going to do about it?
I'm definitely going to overwatch.
Sweet!
Plasma's going first, needing 6s to hit. I didn't overcharge, by the way, I'm not that foolish. So we do have 2 hits though, which is pretty nice.
Not too bad, no?
3s to fry you. That's 2 gone down.
Although I am in range of the pain boy.
It's
so
plasma, surely that would kill you.
No, he's got his hearty syringe there, buddy.
Yeah, he's chucking.
Oh, I saw a 6 as well. Ah well, so 2 have definitely gone down.
Now the radium carbines, now there is 7 guys still there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, with radium carbines, so 21 shots.
Brutal.
Hitting on 6s. Not that brutal. So there's 3 hits. I'm going to be 5s to wounds, but 6s will be 2 damage piece. Not a 1.
Okay, so for that roll, I'm not getting, well, this for like an inch, 2 inches tops.
Oh yeah, double 1, you're in. You don't need that double 1.
Hooray! So they're going to be in. I'm just going to roll for the pain boy just now into Cawl. I'm going to just lend a bit of help to Ghazghkull there. So let me just grab some dice. So it's a 5-inch separation there. So let's see what we can do. Ah, that's 8. So there we go. He is well and truly in as well. That's essentially it for all of Orc charging. Let's just see what I can actually take off the board. So we're going to start the combat with this charge here. So we'll do the boss knob first. He's got 3 attacks and he's hitting on 3s, so let's do this. Okay, so 2 hits. And then it's going to be strength 6 because he gets +2 with this big chopper.
4s to wounds.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 wound and it's -1.
-1's 5 up save.
Well, that would have mattered.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Then we've got the big mech. So he's going to be 3s to hit. Oh my word. Not so good. This might actually tie up 3 characters.
Hooray!
Then we're looking at, so it's actually 7.
So
strength 5.
3s to wounds.
Yeah, 3s here. Don't you dare. There we go.
And again, 5 up.
It should be, yeah.
Yep.
Not that bad, but it is 2 damage.
So he's down to 4.
Yep, and now it's down to the war boss. Now, the war boss has 4 attacks. It is -1 because of his power claw. Now normally he'd be hitting on a 2, I believe. I will quickly check. Yeah, it is a 2. But it's gone up to 3 now.
Oh, you don't need 3s. He doesn't.
He's coming out like a pro.
Oh my.
This is exactly what we want. Now he is strength 6. He's obviously, his claw will give him plus times 2. So it's 12.
2s to wounds.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh. So, well, only 1 misses Ross.
Yep, imagine it's -3.
It should be, but I will quickly clarify for you.
Yep.
Power Claw is -3, you're spot on, it'll be D3 damage.
Okay, it's my 6 up bionic save. So 1 is saved, 2 go through.
Okay, so D3 damage.
D3, yep.
And he's
gone.
Done and Dunzles. Although, can he explode?
Can he explode, cause some mortal wounds?
No.
No.
Next up we've got the shooter boys, trying to destroy the Castellan robots. However, it's only the first 2 rows that actually are in range to hit them.
Yeah, once you've done your pilot, like, have you done piling moves? You have 3-inch piling.
Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? Thanks for reminding me, Ross. Not done the 3-inch. Let's quickly do that and we'll see where I'll end up.
I'm regretting so much at the moment.
Yep. Thank you, Ross, for that quick reminder there. Do you know what? I'd totally forgotten about the pilot. There you go. So, do you know what? It wasn't even that many more hits, but every little bit's going to help at this point. So it's going to be 16 hits from the boys, 3 from the boss knob with the claw. So let's do the boys first.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3s to hit here. Oh, not so good. Not the best. In fact, that was it. Oh, that was really poor.
Yeah, I was quite poor.
Gonna need 5s here. Okay, so only 2.
Only 2.
Should
no minus AP, so
yep.
3 ups. So I'm down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Then we've got the boss knob.
Yep.
3 attacks, minus 1 because of the claw. Okay, so 2 get through it.
It's going to be 3s to wound.
3s to crump, yep.
Okay, how much is it off my...
It's minus 3.
Minus 3, and I can't use my invul, it's only when shooting. So minus 3 will bring me to a 6-up save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so 1 goes through, and it's D3 damage, did you say?
It sure
so
is.
So 3 plus 1 goes.
There you go. So 1 is gone.
1 is gone, see if it explodes. Oh. Oh, trust me, it would have been worse for me.
This is true.
But yeah, that's 1 stun robot gone.
Moving on, we've got this almost depleted unit of boys. They are, let's see, they charged within 6 of Ghazghkull, so they get +1 to their attack characteristic, which is great. So for the 3 boys, we're looking at 12 attacks, 3s to hit. Not too shat, in fact that wasn't too bad at all. Only missed 4. And then it's going to be 3s to crump. Okay, so that's going to be 5 saves.
5 saves. It's going to be 4 ups.
Not bad.
2
Only 2 go down.
Yep.
Okay, then we've got the boss knob. He's got 4 attacks with that big axe of his. So it's going to be 3s here. Okay, so 3 get through it. And then this is actually going to be 2s.
So 2s.
Okay, so that's all 3 get through, and it's I believe it was -1.
You think it's -1 or -2?
I'll quickly double check. I do believe it was -1.
Okay, I'm just going to roll to see if it matters.
Yeah.
It matters.
It definitely matters, yeah. The big chopper is -1.
-1, so 1 does survive there. So in total, 4 Vanguard go down.
Okay, next up we've got the Pain Boy. Now he's obviously charged into Cawl there. Again, he's in that aura ability of Ghazghkull, so he gets +1 attack on the charge. So we're going to be looking at 5 attacks here. Now he's got his power claw. It's going to be -1 to hit, so he's going to be hitting on 4s.
Ooh,
not a 1!
No one!
Cawl, you are absolutely saved. It's up to Ghazghkull now. Obviously. I cannot believe that Pain Boy just threw away those attacks. Gutted. So it will be Ghazghkull. He's got 6 attacks. Obviously, his aura would normally convert him, but it's only on the charge. So 6 attacks. Here we go. 2s to hit.
Okay.
Please crump him. Oh, I see 2 1s. No. Okay, so that's 4 hits. And it will be
2s to wound.
2s to wound, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's dangerous.
That is.
Yep, so 5 up pinball saves. I need to make at least 2 to 3 of these.
Yep. Oh,
I've made 2.
It's a flat out 6 damage.
It's flat out 6 damage.
5 left.
Cawl has been slain.
That is slay the warlords. If I'm going to be honest, if that hadn't gone the way I wanted, you know Cawl would be taking Thraka to town.
So just finished up the consolidation for Ghazghkull and the Pain Boy after they got bits of machine out their claws.
Yep.
Well, in Thraka's case anyway, you know. Pain Boy just got air.
Oh, he was just getting the whiplash of it home.
So I'm going to attack back. I'm going to start with the Vanguard. I have 5 guys left. One of them is my leader, so I've got 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. I got +1 strength this turn, so I'm not re-rolling.
And remember, you're -1 to my toughness on this.
So I believe I'm strength 4 and your toughness 3. So
Yep.
cool. I'm wounding on 3s for 2 wounds.
Okay, so it'll be a 6 up, then 6 up from the pain boy. So let's do this. That's a no. Let's try for the pain boy. No. So 2 have definitely gone down. I will take that from the boys.
Okay, Castellan robots are gonna, or robot singular, is gonna attack back onto these orc boys. I only get 3 attacks. Head on 4s for 2 hits. I'm strength 7 now because of one of my canticles, so I'm still gonna wound you on 3s. For 1 wound, you get your full t-shirt save.
Okay, it will only be the t-shirt save, so let's see if we can save it. Ah, so close. So that's a no, so that is 1 boy destroyed.
And finally we have the Dunecrawler next on Ghazghkull Thraka, because he did consolidate into him. So I get 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. For 1. Wounding on your toughness 6, aren't you?
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. 1 wounds, you do get your natural 2 up save.
Let's do this. Like a boss.
Ah, I just can't seem to strip Ghazghkull of those last wounds. So we've got the morale phase to cover. There's only 2 morales and it's both of us here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do mine first. I lost, I believe, 4 guys this turn, so on a 3 or less I am fine. Oh, I'm super fine.
It's going to be the exact same for me as well, however.
3 or less. So you do lose 1 of your guys.
Do you know what? I will take that. So quite successful for the Orks. Got rid of Cawl. He was the one that I was absolutely petrified of, giving him all those buffs. That's gone, and now I've tied down and got rid of 1 Castellan robot as well. This is a tough one, because obviously I do have the bodies, and I am just aggressively just chipping away. However, Ghazghkull does only have 2 wounds. I've only got 1 unit of full boys essentially on the wing there, and just a lot of characters in the back line, so it's a tough one. Hopefully we'll manage to hold out. Obviously we've still got Ross's turn to go through. We'll see if he can chip away at me, but as it stands, obviously Orks are winning on points, so Ross really needs to bring something out of the hat here.
So we're on to Admech turn 3, and it was devastating what happened. I lost Cawl. Ghazghkull just won't go down. So, if anything, we're in a bit of a tricky situation on the board. If I can take out Ghazghkull in this last group of Orks and the Mad Dog, then I've got a couple of guys there, but I don't have the points. The Gretchen really need to go for me to have any hope on that side at all. The unfortunate side with the Castellan robot as well is I did put him into permanent conqueror protocol, which means he can never move, and that means those orcs are just going to chip away at him till either he dies or they flee, and I do not see the orcs planning to flee anytime soon. So in a bit of a tricky situation, I'm going to do some movement and see where I finish. So very quick movement phase for me here. Ranger stayed still. 1 Dunecrawler moved back, while the other one fled from Ghazghkull, because that seems like a really reasonable thing to do. Vanguard fled from here, hopefully going to get some covering fire from this Catron destroyer. Castellan robot can't go anywhere, and I don't see that Datasmith surviving very long to be able to help him in any way. So yeah, let's go into the shooting phase. Okay, so this Dunecrawler did not flee from Ghazghkull. It's going to eliminate him with a neutron laser. Watch me eliminate Ghazghkull Thraka. D3 shots. Wonderful.
Oh dear.
I'm going to need 3s to hit with no rerolls. Oh,
oh, this is tough, man.
3s to wound you. So we do have a wound. You do have your 4 up, and if you fail this, Ghazghkull is dead, because I can only cause a minimum of 3 damage.
Okay, but I do have the pain boy, and I would roll 3 6s, just FYI.
You won't.
Oh,
you
well.
Fail this as well.
So I need a 4. Oh, it's a 3.
Thank goodness.
So it'd be 3 damage base, you're saying?
So well, no, it's D6.
Okay.
With a minimum of 3. So you need to make 2 6s to ruin my day entirely. If I see a double 6 here, I will be furious.
You can do it, folks. All I need is your positive energy. 6, say it with me. Oh, you just weren't saying it, were you? Well, that is Ghazghkull gone, and you do have Slay the Warlord.
So I did say the heavy stubber, I didn't say this on camera, but I did say to heavy stubber was going to target this knob here. I couldn't target the surgeon, I forget his name, mad scientist.
Ah, he's just a pain boy, buddy.
I couldn't target him because Ghazghkull was still alive at that point. He isn't anymore, but I did need to put the stubbers into the knob. So 3 step, because I have 2 of them. And I don't get any rerolls this time, because Cawl is in bits.
He sure is.
So we've got 4 hits, 4 to wins. For 2 wins, it will be your 6 up save.
No, he has 4 up armor.
Ah, of course you did. So 4 up saves. Oh well.
Both made like a pro. Like it.
So Cataphrone Destroyer next. Tragically that knob is still alive, so I'm going to have to target him. I'm going to grab him into the ground. So I get 5 shots hitting on 4s for 3 hits. And I'm wounding you in 3s for 3 wounds, minus 3 to your armor save, so it's just going to be your
pain boy.
Pain boy.
Nope, that is him gone.
So my rangers next are going to target with the transonic arquebuses this mech who's been a thorn in my side this entire game, and the transonic he's getting the transonic arquebuses. The galvanic rifles will target your mad scientist.
Yeah. Trusty pain boy.
Yep. So 2 transonic arquebuses onto the mech. 3s to hit, 4 to hit, 3s to wound. Any 6s are mortal wounds as well. So you've got 1 mortal wound, and then you've got 2 normal saves to make. It is minus 2 to your armor save.
Okay.
So
that's 6. Is it a wound is it a mortal wound in addition?
So he's already suffered 1.
Okay, so that's 1 wound, and let's see. So it's going to be a 5 up.
Yep.
Okay, so it's suffered 2 wounds.
Suffered 2 wounds, but he suffers a further D3 from the one you failed. So that is 4 wounds in total.
That's him gone.
Finally. Galvanic rifles next are going to target your pain boy.
Cool.
Hopefully bring him down. There's 8 guys still there, and they are getting rapid fire. So 16 shots, hit on 3s. No rerolls, because I'm missing Cawl already. There we go. Now your toughness 4, so I'm just going to be 4s to wound, and 6s cause AP -1. So 2 AP -1 and 1 at your normal armor save, whatever it may be for a pain boy.
Which is actually a 6.
Alright, okay, so 2 wounds go through, but he gets to use his mad surgery on himself.
Well, no, he's got a t-shirt save, so it'll be his t-shirt save of a 6, which is only a 2, and then I get his mad tools.
Yep.
So I'm going to need 6s on this. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, he is down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So my Castellan robot is going to attack your orc boys, seeing as I can't flee, although I wish I could. I'm going to get 3 attacks, hit on 4s. Okay. Now I am still strength 7, not that it matters here. 3s to wounds. 2 wounds, you get your armor save.
So that's 2 dead boys. Okay, so just piled in, wrapping around this Castellan robot. We really want to bring him down. So it's going to be 20 hits. I haven't got all the boys in range there. To hit him. So 20 hits, and this is going to be 3s to hit. Okay, so that's actually looking pretty good.
It's looking really nice.
Yeah, only missed 6. Not too bad. Okay.
There will be 5s to wounds.
It will be, yeah, but any heavy little helps at this point. Wow. Okay, so that is going to be 6 saves to make. There is no armor penetration on this one.
Cool, so will be my 3 up saves.
Like a pro.
Nailed it.
Yep, I do have my power claw from the boss knob, so it's 3 attacks here. It's going to be -1 to hit.
So
only 1 gets through.
only 1, okay.
And It will be 3s.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, so stuck in combat yet again. I won't have to take a leadership check just yet because you've not wounded me enough to do so. But yeah, I don't know how you feel about it, Ross.
Yeah, pretty tough. I'm just going to review what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So that is the end of Admech turn 3. And you know what? I'm going to call it there, Will. I think victory is yours. Now, you may be asking me, Ross, why are you giving up like that? You've just managed to fight off Ghazghkull Thraka. You've managed to get your Dune Crawlers back into peak efficiency. You've got a couple of units left. What's going on? Will has board control. Quite frankly.
Sure do.
Just to look down to explain, so the Stalin robot can never escape that combat. That'll be just a grind down from there, and that's quite tricky for me on that side. He also still has his war boss and a lone knob there to back him up. He's got the dreadnought well hidden so that the Dune Crawlers will really struggle to ever see him to any degree to be able to knock him out, and while he sits there he's got 2 objective points.
Yep.
His looters are sitting pretty on 2 objective points.
Yep.
And if you look on the first side, the Gretchen have 4 points with the Runt Herd hiding there as well. For me to have any chance at this, I would have to get an obscene amount of points. My Dune Crawlers would have to move, my Rangers would have to move extensively to contest that 4, and it's just not looking viable at the moment. I could continue and we'd just be taking chunks out of this one, but I feel with board control, Will has got this one in the bag. Even if I manage to fight those orcs off my side, I just can't get over the board quick enough.
I'm in total agreement with Ross. He's hit bang on the head there. He just hasn't got enough units to move around, to be honest. I will literally just hide and claim objectives at this point.
Yeah, which I just don't have mobility to catch you. So,
no.
Well done, Will. Good game.
Good game, buddy.
Let's talk about that one and how it went.
Well, that was a brutal bat rep. I was really confident at the start. I thought I just had far too many bodies for you to deal with, but you were digging through them like...
Yeah, usually when I play Admech, I struggle to sort of do the volumes of shots to take out hordes.
Yeah.
But I think because I had low strength items, it became a little bit easier to start doing damage on you.
Yeah, it was getting insane. You got rid of that battle wagon with all those knobs inside. That was just...
That's what neutron lasers do.
Yes, they're horrible.
I do tend it a lot easier to take out big things with Admech. Sometimes troops a bit difficult, but I began to do the damage on you quite significantly.
You did, yeah. I think, do you know what? I mean, it's usually the same with both most bat reps, should I say. Kind of sometimes if you go first, it can sometimes determine whether or not you're going to win. If I'm going to be honest, if you had first turn, you might have gone the other way.
Yeah,
might have.
I feel that the high strength weapons I could have brought to bear with little worry about you sort of charging that turn, because I would have probably taken out the battle wagon, stranding your knobs.
Yeah. Might
have done with the Ironshire Bastard, taken out your dreadnought if possible, and basically take out your heavy stuff first and then deal with your troops. However, your troops became an immediate threat.
Yeah.
And although I was taking out, your big things in stages, the small things became such a threat immediately.
Yeah.
Which was terrifying.
It was. All those orcs are actually brilliant. I don't care what people say. It's just like, oh, they don't have transports. Oh, they can't get across the field. It's just like, well, I did.
No, watch me advance and charge.
I know. It's just like, well, you can do it. You just have to be smart with close combat armies. Luckily for me, orcs, it's not really smart gameplay. It's literally just charge, and that suits me down at the ground. So
yeah, so just throw them down the neck and see what happens.
Exactly. There's just too many bodies to deal with, to be honest.
A couple of things I absolutely loved when I was watching play orcs is that the custom force field was excellent. Like that mitigated a lot of the damage I was doing onto the boys.
It is
which was really good. There was something else I really liked as well, and I can't remember what.
Do you know what? It's funny because I've been seeing tons of stuff online about people just putting big mechs down, just saying, oh, their custom force field. Oh, it's not worth it, that 9-inch bubble, but it is worth it. Like your orcs don't have an armor save, and creating a 9-inch bubble.
Yeah.
Around 2 big hefty units with even a pain boy, they're not that expensive in the grand. Like a pain boy and the big mech, they're probably just as cheap as maybe a bit more than a Space Marine Captain, really.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they're really not, they're cheapest chips, and for what they can do, they're going to keep your force just pushing forward. It's not a big armor save, but Orks don't get armor saves normally, you know, so every little helps. So yeah, that 9-inch bubble, perfect.
Yeah. It also was such a shame about Cawl again. I had a battle reporter Rich. I tried to take on Karn in combat. I was like, I just need to cause like one more wound.
You nearly did it, man.
Yeah, I know. It just when Cawl goes to do the delivering blow, he just can't seem to do it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
In all honesty, I mean, as much as Cawl is pretty horrible, I think he is par, you know, close combat, but he is a force multiplier.
Yes.
Ghazghkull is a dedicated crumper.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So he did well there.
Yeah, he did. You got me down. Well, you got rid of him, didn't you? So.
I sure did.
Yeah.
Loved it.
But with that, yeah, I think your NPV.
Can't really name one at the moment. Still in robots, I'd probably say his stratagems more than anything else. Being able to switch the robots straight away into a new protocol without having to, you know, wait a turn. It does mean I'm forced to stay in that protocol the whole game. Yeah. Really, really good. The Dune crawlers were actually pretty solid, as once again. Now neutron and lasers. Expensive, but when you get that 3 shots for them, it does become a world of hurt.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But with that, absolutely loved the game. I'm sure Ross did as well.
One day Cawl will make it through again.
But with that, don't forget, obviously we're on Facebook as well. Follow us on that. Obviously, we try to keep everyone up to date with stuff that's coming out in future and what we're doing. Obviously, if you like the bat rep, don't forget to leave a comment, a like hopefully. And hopefully we'll see you next time on Tabletop Assault.